Spiritual hot girl coach, spiritual hot girl coach. I'm a hottie. I know you see this body that you really like. Third eye popping, I can tell you what's in sight. Pick a card, make you wanna pick your chin up. Motivating all the girlies, you a winner. Spiritual hot girl coach, spiritual.
Hey Power One, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be seeing what is happening in your next 3 hours. If you are new here, welcome. I am Venus. I am happy to have you here. My last channel was deleted at 2,000 subscribers, so make sure to like, comment, share this video if you care, and subscribe if you are feeling the vibe. So let's see what's happening in your next 3 hours. And by the way, I am taking personal readings, so if you would like a personal reading, all my information will be down below on how to book. So let's see. And also, whenever I do a video, I have a section in my description called videos mentioned, and whenever I mention a video or anything, I link it in that section. So if you want to refer back to any videos that I may mention, it's going to be in that section. So let's see, we got the 3 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, oops, Creator. She brings into the world what is needed. I assess matters carefully and discern wisely. Then we got the picture of the shirt and the skirt. You are being guided by angels from the Eerie deck. You need a doctor's visit. Earth. Timo. They definitely talk about you in the group chat. And Pretty Privilege. Within the next 3 hours, Power One, I'm getting you're seeing somebody's true colors within the next 3 hours. You're either seeing somebody's true colors, or you're figuring out what's been going on with you all along, like what's happening behind the scenes. So if you've been sick, whether this is physically or whether this is psychologically, like you've been like depressed, or you just been having the blues, or you just haven't quite been feeling like yourself, you're going to be realizing why this is. Some of y'all could be going to a doctor and getting some type of diagnosis, and I don't know why I just heard COVID. So some of y'all could be getting diagnosed with like maybe the flu or something like that, or you're just realizing why you haven't been feeling the best lately. And some of y'all are going to be realizing how you've been creating negative situations in your life. You're going to be finding like the culprit to why something is happening. That's what I'm getting. Some of y'all are going to be going for a walk or grounding. Y'all are going to be deciding to go for a walk. And for some of y'all are going to be realizing that somebody's intentions were shallow. So maybe somebody only liked you because you were pretty, or only liked you because you had a certain aesthetic, or that they only liked you because of what you can provide, what you can give, the resources that you had, the friends that you had, something like that. I'm getting y'all getting a certain truth that's not very pleasant to hear. It could be kind of like a gut punch. I'm gonna just be honest. Like, I'm getting y'all getting some type of unpleasant truth that, no, it doesn't sound, it is not pleasant to hear, but is necessary for you to hear. Or for some of y'all are just realizing that something that you thought was worth a lot isn't really worth anything, or isn't really worth your time. I'm actually gonna pull a tarot card to see what is this. What can this be about for most of y'all? We got the Ten of Swords. Something that you thought was going to be fruitful, but you're just coming to the realization that it's not ever going to be fruitful. It's not for you. And with this, I assess matters carefully and I discern wisely. You're going to be coming to like a truth about something. You're going to be hearing something that you didn't want to hear in the next 3 hours, pile one. Someone is having like a completely different thought process when it comes to you than you thought. You could have thought somebody loved you. You could have thought somebody loved you. They were your friend. You meant the world to them. And you could just be finding out that no, that's not the case. They just liked you because you were pretty, or because you had money or resources, or because you know other people that they want to know, or something like that. And I'm getting it's gonna be hard to hear, but it's gonna be like the release that you needed. You needed to hear this so you can move on, so you can finally release this person or this thing. And for some of y'all, if y'all are sick and y'all going to the doctor and figuring out that maybe you have the flu, or you got, you know, something that you're gonna have to heal from, that could be hard to hear too, because it's like, you know, some of y'all could have had like plans, future plans that you might not be able to go through with now because you're sick. You have to heal. Like if you have the flu, but you got a plan, you got plans to go to the beach tomorrow, you can't go because you have to heal. You have to get better. You have to whatever, take your medicine, get rest, get fluids. Nobody wants to be at the beach when they have the flu. And like I said earlier, some of y'all are going to be realizing how you created a situation yourself. So you could have been blaming other people for something that went wrong or something that happened, but you're going to be seeing the truth of everything. And the truth is that you had full control over what happened to you, and it wasn't really so much as everybody else's fault as it was your fault. And that could be hard to hear too. So pile 1, I'm also getting Lizzo. I'm getting Lizzo, Truth Hurts. Y'all can have some messages in there in that song too. So now we're going to move on to your spiritual homework. If you are new here and you don't know what spiritual homework is something practical that I give y'all to help y'all along y'all's journey. And I do feel like y'all need to pick another pile. Also, let's see what your spiritual homework is for the next 3 hours, pile 1. Whatever this truth is that you're finding out, you not knowing this truth was keeping you from investing in something else. You were trying to be loyal or be faithful to this one thing, and when you're finding out the truth about it and you're realizing that it's not what you thought it was, it's gonna free you up and allow you to invest your time and energy into something different. So your spiritual homework is going to be to start investing your time into something different, into that thing that you were holding out on. That thing that you were holding back on is going to be time for you to invest your energy in that. So just for example, if this was a person or a group of people or whatever, now that you know the truth about these people, now you can start investing your time and energy into yourself or into projects that you want to do. Now you have this free time because you're not hanging out with people that don't really mean well for you. Now you can use your time to do other things, and that's going to be your spiritual homework, pile 2. And you can have some messages in pile 3, but that's going to be your spiritual homework, is to invest your time into the things that you want to invest your time into. All the things that you were putting off because you were spending so much time doing this other thing or with these other people. So pile 1, I'm sending you so much love, and sometimes the truth hurts, but it's really a gift because it's releasing you from something that you didn't need to be doing, something that you did not need to be spending your time on. So don't look at this as a negative, look at this as a release. This is spirit releasing you from something. So let me know how y'all resonated with this down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you feel the vibe, and share this video. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. Hey pile 2, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be seeing what's happening in your next 3 hours. And my last channel was deleted at 2,000 subscribers, so don't forget to like, to comment, subscribe if you feel the vibe, and share this video if you care. And if you are new here, welcome. I'm Venus, nice to meet you, happy to have you here. So let's see what is happening in your next 3 hours. And by the way, I am taking personal readings, so if you would like a personal reading, all that information will be down below in the description. And if I mention any videos, if I mention any songs, videos, whatever in my video, it will always be in the section in my description that's called videos mentioned. So if you look there, all the videos that I mentioned in my readings will be in that section. So let's see. We got the World card, Justice, Mystery, Beauty raises my vibration and I seek it out for healing and joy. And we have this card of the Lady, one of my handmade decks. We have You've Escaped Death Before from the Eerie deck. Phony. Tomorrow. Watching You. You Are the Aesthetic, period. How to. And Protect Your Mind. Ooh, okay. There is some type of, I don't know why I'm getting the butterfly effect. I'm getting the butterfly effect, time traveler's wife. What's the other one? The Story of Benjamin Button. I'm getting all of these like kind of crazy movies that like make you think. Those movies are in my top 5 favorite movies, if y'all wanted to know. Love those movies. Y'all could be watching those movies, or just somebody could be mentioning those movies too in the next 3 hours. But there's gonna be something like that happening, like a time lapse or a timeline jump, or something crazy that happens, or there's gonna be something like that that happens, like a crazy experience. There's gonna be something that happens within the next 3 hours that is gonna be like a mystery, or it's gonna be like a, I don't know how that happened, I don't know. There's gonna be something that you see as like a spiritual experience. And also within the next 3 hours, there's gonna be something that happens that's way better than what happened yesterday. That's what I'm getting. So like, if yesterday you had a meal that was like mid, you didn't really like it that much, within the next 3 hours you're gonna be having a meal that was amazing. Or if you had a not so great day the day before you're watching this, in the next 3 hours is gonna be like the best day ever. You're having like the opposite, the better version of whatever the day was before, if that makes sense. Also within the next 3 hours, you're going to be catching somebody staring at you. You're going to be catching somebody staring at you from like your peripheral vision. You're going to be seeing somebody staring at you. Or you're just going to be sensing that somebody's staring at you. And if you are sensing that somebody's watching you or staring at you, they are, in the next 3 hours. Also within the next 3 hours, you could just really be liking the way that you look, or you're seeing your affirmations, or you're doing mirror work. And also within the next 3 hours, be mindful of the things that you think about yourself when you look in the mirror, because that's like doing mirror work unintentionally. So if you're staring in a mirror like, oh, I hate this, I don't like the way this look, I don't like the way my body look, I don't like the way my hair looks, but you're doing mirror work, you're just doing it unintentionally. So you don't want to be saying those kind of things about yourself while you're looking in the mirror. So some of y'all could be doing mirror work, or you could just be admiring yourself in the mirror. When you're looking in the mirror, always be admiring what you see. Don't look in the mirror and be talking crap about yourself. If you need to say something negative about yourself, don't be looking in the mirror while you're doing it. That's just a little tip. But yeah, I'm getting something that's gonna be feeling like a butterfly effect or a timeline jump. Something that was like Like, you can tell somebody else what happened and they may think it's a coincidence, but you know it was something bigger than that. Or you're seeing like a sign or something like that. And I'm also seeing 2 hearts. You're seeing 2 hearts within the next 3 hours. And if you do see 2 hearts within the next 3 hours, just know that just let this be confirmation that this reading was for you. And things are balancing out for you within the next 3 hours. There's going to be something happening for you, and I know that this is supposed to be a secret because my guys are not telling me exactly what it is, because usually I'll be like, this is coming in the next 3 hours, but it's like something is happening in the next 3 hours or happening for you in the next 3 hours, and it's going to be like a major sign or a confirmation, or there's going to be like something that's happening for you within the next 3 hours, and it's like not in your best interest for you to know what it is. It's just because it's supposed to be a surprise. It's supposed to be like a wow type situation. And you could be telling somebody about this experience that you had or how something great happened to you, and the person that you're telling, just know that they may think that you're full of it, or that it's not really that big of a deal, or that it was a coincidence. So if you're telling somebody about some type of experience that you had where you thought it was a timeline jump, or you thought it was something spiritual, the person that you're telling thinks that you're full of it, or that you're just, you know, making something bigger than what it actually was. Just FYI, pile too. Oh, and some of y'all could be seeing something in your actual reality that you saw in meditation. Or in a dream within the next 3 hours. And this could be you seeing yourself the way that you see yourself in meditation within the next 3 hours too. So, wow. Y'all definitely have to let me know how that resonated, because that is so interesting. So pile 2, now we're going to move on to your spiritual homework. If you are new here and you don't know what spiritual homework is something practical that I give y'all to help y'all along y'all's journey. So let's see. What's your spiritual homework for the next 3 hours, pile 2? King of Wands. Ooh, 6 of Wands. A lot of fire. The 10 of Cups. Your spiritual homework, pile 2, is going to be embody the energy that you want to be in. I don't know why I'm getting that this is about like manifestation, or this is about you bringing something into fruition, or being a person that you want to be. But within the next 3 hours, I'm getting embody the energy that you want to be in. Act like you're already in the reality that you want to be in. Act as if you already have the thing that you're trying to bring in for yourself. Let your actions and your thoughts and your emotions mirror what you're trying to bring in for yourself. Know that you already have what you desire. When you ask, it is given. And that could be really quite literal for you, pile 2. So seriously, act as if within the next 3 hours. That's what I'm getting. live in the end. Live in the end. So whatever it is that you're trying to bring in or that you want to happen or whatever, live in the end. How would you be acting if this thing was already in your life? If you already had what you desired, what would you be doing? How would you be talking? Where would you be going? What music would you be listening to? So this is for example. So say if you were trying to manifest $10,000 and acting in the end is acting as if you already had the $10,000. So if you already had the $10,000, would you be watching a video that was teaching you how to manifest $10,000 if you already had the $10,000? No, you would not. So that's what I mean by act as if, live in the end. So if you already have the $10, then you're not watching videos about manifesting the $10,000, because if you already got it, then the last thing you're going to be doing is watching a video on how to get it when you already have it. So live in the end point. That's what I mean by live in the end point. What would you be doing if you already had it? Pile 2. So yes, let me know in the comments how y'all resonated with this. This was an interesting one. Loved it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you care, and if you need a personal reading, like I said, information down below, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. Hey pile 3, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be seeing what is happening in your next 3 hours. And if you're new here, welcome. I am Venus. Nice to have you here. And my last channel got deleted at 2,000 subscribers, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you feel the vibe, and share this video if you care. And if you need a personal reading, all my information will be down below on how to book. So yeah, let's see. The Ace of Pentacles. You got money, pile 3. You could be getting some money. Queen of Swords. Visionary, she opens our eyes. Beauty raises my vibration and I seek it out for healing and joy. Shut up. Another pile got this same card because this deck of cards has a double in it. So wow, they both came out in this reading. So you can definitely have messages in another pile. Wow. And we got the picture of the ring. You highly underestimate your beauty. You are a 10 in most people's eyes from the Eerie deck. Wow. West Side. This person is not on your level. Bills, bills, bills. Your intuition is on point, periods. Google. Okay. Within the next 3 hours, you could be thinking of a new way to make money, pile 3. Or you could be thinking of a new, you can either be thinking of a way to make money, or you could be thinking, or you could be remembering a place where you had money, or remembering that you were supposed to get money or something like that. I'm getting you remembering something like, oh wait, I forgot I had such and such a money in that shoebox over there, or I forgot that I had this coming today, or I forgot that this was supposed to. You're going to be having like a memory where you remember something that you had, because you thought you didn't have something at first, but then you remember like, oh wait, I have this. Like something is going to be coming up to where you forgot that you had something coming in for you. Or this could be like your payday and you forgot today was payday. You'd be like, oh my God, I forgot I get paid today. So that's happening. You also going to be getting some information. I just heard news you can use. My mom used to always say that. So you could be getting some news you can use, pile 3, within the next 3 hours. Some very, very valuable news. And your intuition is going to be leading you to prosperity, or be leading you to some type of resource that you can really, really use. And for some of y'all, this is a bill. Like, you have an unexpected bill to pay, that you didn't expect, but you forgot that you had some extra money to pay it, or you just forgot something, but when you remember it, it's going to be benefiting you. You can be getting a really meaning, you could be getting a compliment that really impacts how you see yourself within the next 3 hours. Because you know how sometimes people can see things in us that we don't see in ourselves. So within the next 3 hours, you can be getting a compliment or a comment or something like that that makes you feel more appreciative of yourself in general. Also, within the next 3 hours, somebody could be wanting to commit to you in some type of way, shape, or form. This doesn't just have to be romantic, but this can be in general. Like, a friend could be asking you, like, hey, let's start a business together, or let's start a YouTube channel together, let's start a podcast together, or you know, you can have somebody that you've been talking to romantically ask you to be their partner, their girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. For some of y'all, this could be an engagement, but somebody is committing to you within the next 3 hours, or wanting to commit to you in some type of way. Like, somebody's going to be asking to be tied to you in some type of way within the next 3 hours. And for some of y'all, this could be like a long distance thing. If you have a long distance, if you've been talking to somebody long distance, or somebody that you just don't see often, they could be wanting to be closer to you or asking for some type of commitment. And I'm looking, because I have my TV playing different songs, and it's Teddy Pendergrass, Come Go With Me. So yeah, somebody's wanting to like connect with you. Somebody's wanting to connect with you and commit to you and do something with you. This could be your sister. This could be your sister or a sibling. They're asking you to do something with them, and it sounds like a commitment. It sounds like a contract. Even if it's just like a verbal contract, like, let's do this business together, or let's do this, or let's start working out together, let's start walking together, let's start. Somebody's like wanting to commit to you in some type of a way, to where they're going to be tied to you. This could be a beauty business, or something about your beauty, or something about getting your health together, your fitness together, like working out together, doing a beauty business together, doing something for your health or your outer appearance together. And this person can look at you like you're already at the level that they want to be at. So this partnership could benefit the other person more than it benefits you. Just FYI. Or somebody could be asking you to be their mentor, or you could be asking somebody to be their mentor. Especially with this Google, somebody's looking at you like you have all the answers to something, and they are wanting to tie themselves to you. But I'm not seeing anything like malicious. I'm not seeing anything that's necessarily bad. This person is just wanting to put themselves in position to be as knowledgeable as you, or as fit as you, or whatever the case may be. So wow, I love that. So now, pile 3, we're going to be moving on to your spiritual homework. If you are new here and you don't know what spiritual homework is something practical that I give y'all to help y'all along y'all's journey. So let's see. Ooh, the Empress. I don't know why I heard all these bitches is my sons. You got the Ace of Pentacles again. A lot of times when I look at the Empress, like if it's like the traditional type kind of depiction of the Empress where she's kind of sitting in the field and she got all the, you know, all of this abundance around her, it kind of reminds me of a mom kind of sitting on the couch and asking her kid to go get her a glass of water, or asking her kid to bring her something. That's kind of, I don't know why the Empress reminds me of that sometimes. So there's pile 3, you can be kind of representing that mother figure for a lot of people, like that mother or that father figure, because we got the King of Pentacles right here at the end too. So you could represent a parental figure or authority figure in a lot of people's lives, and you are in the position to be where you have people that are less mature than you, that are wanting to quote unquote serve you. But I don't mean that in like a demeaning way or anything. I'm just mean it as people are wanting to do things for you, and you may have more resources than what you think you have. It's kind of giving like you know how the richer you get, the less you have to pay for stuff, which is kind of crazy. It's like the less money you have, the more expensive life is. The richer you are, the less expensive life is. That's kind of how it works. So it's like the richer you get, the more the less you have to pay for things. So your spiritual homework is like you have way more resources than what you think you have, pile 3. Even if you don't have the physical resources, like even if you don't have the money in the bank that you would like to have, even if you don't have all of the material things that you would like to have, you have more resources than you think you have, because you have a lot of people that look up to you as a authority figure. You have people that would go and get you that metaphorical glass of water, because you are mother, you are father. So your spiritual homework is going to be to look at your life in that way within the next 3 hours. Maybe if there something that you need, is there something that you need to get done, but you feel like you don't have the money, you don't have the energy, the time, or the resources. You do have the resources, because you are a authority figure to lots of people in your life. You are mother, you are father. So you have people that are willing to help you, that are willing to go get that glass of water for you, to go get that meal for you, or whatever it is that you may need. You do have people that are willing to go and run to the store for you. or to bring you a bag of rice or a bag of beans or whatever the case, whatever you need. That's going to be your spiritual homework, is to rethink the way that you think that you need to get things done, because you could be getting them done a lot more efficiently if you let people give to you the way that they really want to give to you. Pile 3, and I love that, period. So pile 3, let me know down below in the comments how y'all resonated with this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. And if you need a personal reading, information down below, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. Hey pile 4, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be seeing what is happening in your next 3 hours. And if you are new here, welcome. I'm Venus. It's nice to have you here. Nice to meet you. And my last channel was deleted at 2,000 subscribers, so don't forget to like, to comment, to share this video if you care, and subscribe if you feel the vibe. And also, if you would like a personal reading, I am available. All my information will be down below, and I will see y'all. Not I will see y'all next time. I'm already trying to leave and I just got here. Part 4. What is that about? But let's see what is going on within your next 3 hours. That was too funny. We got the 10 of Pentacles. The High Priestess. I knew I was gonna get the High Priestess in this reading, because yesterday when I was watching my reading back, I was like, dang, it's been a long time since I've gotten a High Priestess in any of my readings, and she came up today. So we got the 10 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. We got play. I know my shadow side and I work willingly to transform aspects of it. And then we got the Snake card from my Handmaid's deck. We got light a candle. Wants to be you. Apartment. Speak your mind. You're confident and it shows, period. And liar. We got liar and we got snake in the same reading. Within the next 3 hours, pile 4, you're going to be receiving messages while doing things that you either don't have to think about, like maybe washing dishes or cleaning up, or you could be receiving messages through play. So like, play is doing something that you just find fun, you find it relaxing, maybe coloring, because I've been doing a lot of that lately. So maybe coloring, singing, dancing, skating, walk, whatever you find fun. You're going to be getting messages through play within the next 3 hours. You could be finding out a rumor about yourself within the next 3 hours. Whether good or bad, you could be finding out some type of rumor about yourself. And you can also be having a significant experience with a neighbor within the next 3 hours. Or if you are a spiritual person, your neighbor could be finding out that you're a spiritual person, or they could have heard that you were a spiritual person, or they could just be feeling a way about you being a spiritual person, or about you being into tarot, or into, maybe they see you lighting sage or something like that, or they see you doing something spiritual and they find it fascinating, whether that's for the good or for the bad. They find it like, maybe they never saw anybody like that or something like that. Or you could be like lighting a candle or doing something that your neighbor saw, and they could just be finding it fascinating or weird or different. And you can also be meeting somebody, and I know it's gonna sound crazy, but you can be meeting somebody that you could be feeling like they give you the energy of a past you. Like, have you ever met somebody that was like younger than you, or they are in a place in their life that you used to be, and when you interact with this person, you can't help but to think like, oh, I remember when I was there, or whatever the case may be. You can have that kind of situation within the next 3 hours too. Like, I remember when I used to be in that situation. Like, whenever I see like a young mom or something like that, it just takes me back, like, oh, I remember when, I was a young mom. It's just like you're gonna be seeing somebody in a part of their life that you used to be, and it's gonna be kind of taking you back and making you realize how far you've come. And also, within the next 3 hours, you can see somebody copying you, or trying to do something that you always do, or something like that. Somebody mimicking you. And I'm also seeing you getting signs from physical things within the next 3 hours with this snake. Because I always tell the story about how I saw the snake skin, and so you could be seeing physical things within the next 3 hours that are going to be giving you signs. Especially with this 10 of Pentacles and a High Priestess, you're going to be getting signs from material things within the next 3 hours. You could also be speaking to somebody from a place of like experience and confidence. Like I said, I don't know why I'm getting you speaking to like a younger person about something that you know a lot about, and they could just see you as very wise, knowledgeable. Somebody could be looking at you within the next 3 hours as almost an elder. Not to say that you're old or anything, but just you're wise. You could be giving some really, really good advice within the next 3 hours. And this could be like unintentionally. You unintentionally giving somebody some really good advice. You're just kind of speaking your mind. You're just kind of saying, the first thing that comes to mind. And somebody could just be seeing it as very wise. And I'm getting somebody, like, I'm getting somebody sneaky. Somebody could be like eavesdropping on you within the next 3 hours, or somebody, if you're having a conversation with somebody in the next 3 hours, there could be somebody in the background eavesdropping or listening to what you're saying. I don't know why I'm getting that scene in Boys in the Hood where he was doing those balls. He was doing those balls things. You know, those silver, what do you call those? Are they like little fidgets? When he was doing those little ball things, and Trey had went to go get the guys back that shot Ricky. If y'all didn't see that movie, I don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking of that scene in that movie. It's like within the next 3 hours, somebody's waiting on you to make some type of decision. And they feel like they are influencing this decision in some type of way. Within the next 3 hours, what I'm getting a pile for is you could want to make a decision that's not so great, but then you're gonna back out at the last minute. That's what I'm getting. You're gonna realize who you are and back out of making a wrong decision within the next 3 hours. So yeah, love that. So now, pile 4, we're going to move on to your spiritual homework. If you are new here and you don't know what spiritual homework is something practical that I give y'all to help y'all along y'all's journeys. So let's see. The 5 of Pentacles. The Hierophant. The World. Yes, I'm telling you, there's some type of decision. It's like within the next 3 hours, it's gonna be tradition against nuance. I don't even know if that was the correct word to use. Your spiritual homework, pile 4, within the next 3 hours is simply going to be to do the right thing. Do the right thing. So if you had to make a decision between acting in the moment or looking like the better person in the moment, or looking like whatever it is that you're trying to look like in a moment, or to actually do the right thing, choose to do the right thing, because that's going to get you out of that cycle that you're in of people pleasing or trying to look a certain way in the eyes of certain people that really don't even matter. Do the right thing, pile 4. Within the next 3 hours, if you come up against a decision that you have to make, because you may want to save face or save the way that you appear to others. You can either do that, or you can either do the right thing. And the decision that you should make is to do the right thing, pile 4. It's getting dark. I don't know if this video is going to be dark or not, but pile 4, let me know how y'all resonated with that down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. And if you would like a personal reading, all my information will be down below on how to book, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
The baddest. Pick a card. Don't forget to book your reading. Get your reading.